Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to another day of tiny house off-grid living. Just rolled out of bed not too long ago. The snow is still on the ground. It didn't snow anymore, but it's lingering around. So let's see what we can get into today. First things first, we got to get our vitamins in us. Excuse me, Phoenix. I'll tell you right now, I'm kind of liking this rack that we put up. If you guys haven't seen, I got a new rack. Watch yesterday's video and that'll tell you all about it. But there is one thing that I don't really like about it already. Is it's in the way of the stove. So I don't know. I'm not too sure. We're gonna have to move it every time we want to use it. But it's nice because it literally dried right into the sink, and I didn't get my my wood table wet or anything. So what am I doing here? Am I gonna drink that dry or what? Excuse me, Phoenix. I got new floor mats, and Phoenix is liking the one that's in front of the kitchen because it's nice and padded for him. So he's been staying up in there all day. Let's see, what can we get in here real quick? Nope. But it's working out. Excuse me. Move. So working out, not too bad, not too bad. I did some dishes yesterday on it, and it's really not in the way. The only thing is you can't see that right now, but see, can't open up the fucking thing. However, we just have to move it, stick whatever we want in there, and do that. So, tiny house living. After we get ready today and get the house ready and everything just ready, we're getting solar right now. So surprisingly, because it's just a haze, so I'm actually pulling in about 150 watts. And when I bring you guys outside, you'll be like, how? So it's just a reflection. It's the reflection from the snow. So that is a good sign. This is my first winter off the grid. I wasn't too sure if I was gonna have to run that fucking generator all the time, which I probably will. However, that is working right now. So when I bring you guys outside, you'll be like, there's no way you're not getting any sun, but I am. The sun reflection rays are hitting from the sun and bouncing back onto the solar panels. And I have dual-sided solar panels. So just to see if we can get some more sun, we're gonna go out there and clear off the solar panels. So once we get the house all tidied up and ready to go, we're gonna be outside for a little bit. We gotta clear off the solar panels. We gotta chop some wood, and we'll probably find something else that we need to do outside as well. So vitamins are in us. Let's get started for the day. Get it out a little bit, should be good. What do you guys like to do for your morning routine? Like I said, the first thing I like to do is make my bed, get my vitamins in me. I'm just get right to it, really. So we gotta brush this hair back. I'm getting a haircut here in about 2 weeks. I'll take you guys along with that as well. Might not be able to film in the video or in the building because there's music playing in the background, but I'm not too sure. We'll bring you and we'll see, just in case, because I think that'd be interesting. I haven't had a haircut in almost 6 months or more. I need a little trim. Oh, I'm not getting it short. The last time I had short hair was when I lived in an apartment, and that was in Colorado. So from the moment, hey, I'm about to live in this tiny house, I said, well, I'm gonna have long hair. So where the fuck am I gonna put you now? So I'll just put you guys out here again. I got clothes over there. I'll tell you right now, this stuff right here, when you guys have a, well, you can't fucking see me. When you guys have a cat or an animal, these things are a lifesaver, money saver as well. So they are just rubber tips. Here, let me show you. This was my first one that I ever had. So it's like full on rubber, but it is pretty good. It collects all the hair. And then I got this one online for 99 cents. And if you follow my TikTok shop, you can actually buy this right here on my TikTok shop for like 99 cents. It's a little harder bristles, but man, if you buy those sticky things, this does just as good. So literally getting all of the hair completely off, and it doesn't damage your shirt or anything. So I like this. If you have anything more coarse, you can actually use this. It's just a metal piece with some But I feel like this one tears the threads on it. Maybe something more heavier duty for you, but sorry for the audio. I always gotta check to see if this is green and then the one on there is green, because this is the transmitter and then this is the mic. So gotta make sure everything's working for you guys. I don't wanna lose audio. I do know I need to charge these things. I should be making a habit where I charge them daily, but I don't want to overcharge them, you know what I mean? So I want to overcharge them, don't want to not charge them at all. Fuck, gotta make content. So let's first things first, I want to mop, but I know I'm going to be outside, so I'm going to be coming back and forth in here, so I'm going to do that last. So first thing we need to do is actually put some shoes on instead of this Croc stuff, because I'm going to be outside for a little bit. I got these shoes not too long ago. We're on solar, we can't have lights on all the time like that. So I actually got these little dad shoes not too long ago. They're all beat up now, but this is kind of what I want them to look like. Look like I just got done mowing and shit. They're New Balances. And they got a little, where you can put some money in there or something. But it's got my favorite color, teal and shit. So they're pretty nice. I like them. They're nice and comfortable. So I need to get some new boots. The only boots I got in there is some, let's see, Doc Martens. They don't really keep my feet warm. If you guys want a little crate like this, it's just a little shoe crate like this. You can build your one or just buy one like I did. Works perfect. Slides right underneath. Keeps all the shoes. Oh shit, the mic fucked up. Hopefully the mic wasn't fucked up the whole time. Keeps all the shoes all nice and organized. All right, so I gotta go clean Phoenix's litter box off real quick. So let me grab that real quick. All right. Here we go. All right, let's try to do this and a fall fuck everything up and shit on us. So put you on my Jeep here. So this is my little composting. Oh shit, see, fucking, that damn camera's heavier than the thumb. All right, so this is my composting area. This is kind of where I put all my kitty litter, but also my litter. So I built this. I thought you guys followed. So I built this out of pallets, and does it work good? I think I'm gonna get some new kitty litter, because this one's just nasty as fuck. When Phoenix uses it, it's just completely obliterated in one day. But it's kind of nice just scooping the fucking kitty litter outside, because I don't have to fuck with it inside and shit. So that's pretty nice. We got that going on. Let's go bring this inside for him. I made this like a nice little boot kicker. Helps me get all that stuff off. I mean, we're going to be just going in and out, so that's why we think about things like that and not do the dishes. What the fuck? That's why we don't. That's why we don't clean our floors at the beginning of the day, because they're just going to be fucking destroyed anyways. I wait until I'm really not doing anything, and then that's when I'll do it. Especially when I know, oh, I'm not going to be going outside. So let's sweep off our solar panels. Not a lot of snow coming down, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm just wondering if there is anything on the solar panels to begin with, because they're facing this way. We got something to do. Sweet. So let's do that real quick. Put you guys right here. Can't have you guys outside for too long because the battery, I noticed, dies on this. Let's get a thumbnail real quick. Do something different. We can do this. That works off perfect. Look at that. Get all that slush off. Like I said, this is my first year with the winter solar panels, and it's working perfect. So, thumbnail. Thumbnail, 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 thumbnail. All right, hell yeah. Let's do these. These are easier. These are glass solar panels. So hell yeah. Wait. Put you guys over here real quick. See what I'm doing over here. This works out perfect. It's like a car brush. So literally perfect. It is cold today, guys. Jesus fuck. All right. Let's should be wearing a mask real quick, because that's where it's hitting me as much as it is right now. This stuff off real quick, and this is the dual-sided solar panels that I was telling you guys about. So I'm actually getting solar from the bottoms of these. See that? They're dual-sided, so pretty awesome. Before we get wood for the day, I'm going to be going back inside real quick to, well, warm up a little bit, but also some type of mask going on because it is chilly. It's chilly. Suppose I haven't had to run the generator today at all yet, and that's because we're actually pumping in solar and we don't have any type of heat going on in the house. So what does that tell me? That tells me that the house is pretty insulated for the most part, and it's actually doing a pretty good job. And you guys are green, so find that little mask, that green mask that I put on sometimes when I go outside. Or I can just wear the shiesty. I got like full-blown shiesty mask. I might do that, fuck it. It's a little bit warmer. I stay warm on that thing, so this thing's fucking awesome. All right, let's go do this. There we go, how about that? We gotta get a thumbnail for this too. See which one looks better. Ugh. All right, thumbnail real quick before I sit you guys down. Put you guys right here. I think this is perfect wood for kindling. Thumbnail, or we could do something simple. Thumbnail. I think we're good. So let's collect the wood first. All right, let's do this. We need that. So let's get some oak wood real quick. That did pretty well last night. A lot of that, and I'm happy I'm finding some nice pine wood. Some of that nice pine wood. It's actually doing pretty well, and it's kicking off the tiny house just right. So that's good, that's good, that's good. Hey, that's a real nice piece right there. All right, we're good for the day. Let's cut this piece of kindling nut for us. Oh, this one might be a little tougher than I expected, or frozen like a motherfucker. There we go. There's one piece, perfect slice. There we go. 2 piece. Might be able to put that one in the, nope. There we go. There's another, and oh, there's a good one right there. There we go. Stay put. Oh, missed that one. These are a little tricky. There we go. We might be able to get another one out of this. It's just there's a knot right there, so yep, a little too small. If I had a little axe, I could do it, a little hatchet. All right, here we go. Get a couple more out of this. I get one more. One more. There we go. Let's see if we can get one more. Right down the middle. Hell yeah. Sweet. Remember, because we're gonna, oh shit. We're gonna be starting our firewood the way I showed you guys, because it works so well. Grab some pieces. We're there. We're done for the day, at least for the wood. Nice. Actually, I'd like to cut this up for some kindling as well. We might have to start a fire again, so this is that nice pine as well. I noticed. Oh, there we go. This one's a little weird. Yeah, I got that. That's awesome. All right, let's cut it. It's kind of at an angle. Hey, we got it. Sweet. Listen to that bowling ball pins. Sweet. We're good to go. Many of you guys are probably wondering, why don't you just cut a bunch of those up one day and just be done with it? Well, it gives me something to do, and it's wood. So you're just burning wood. It's like burning money. So I really don't feel like doing that. Let's get out of this shiesty. Put our thing in there. Started the diesel heater real quick. Get nice and toasty up inside here. And we gotta take off this. I usually put this piece of tape over the porthole because it didn't come with one. And it leaves a big old, oh shit. Excuse me, Phoenix. It leaves a big old draft. So, all right, cool. All right, so we're all nice and toasty back inside of the house. I wanted to answer some of these questions that are coming in on YouTube because I feel like that'd be a good thing to do. So if you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below and I'll answer them. So I'm just gonna go from most recent video really, because it seems like a lot of people pull up the YouTube video, boom. Let's see. Somebody said, Jack, how do you, _123 Sid, shout out to you. How do you keep track of everything, like keeping the firewood stove going on, checking on the generator, and so on? And oh my God, why is that ceiling fan on in that cold? Ceiling fan? Oh, I gotcha. Good question, Sid. So, first of all, why is the ceiling fan running while it's cold? There are 2 settings on your ceiling fan if you didn't know. You can actually go up on top and toggle it. There's sometimes You gotta figure it out, but you can actually bring the air up or press it down. So, depending on how your lifestyle is, my firewood stove is going up, obviously. The smoke's going up, and heat always rises. So there's multiple reasons why I have that fan on all the time in the cold. One is ventilation, so air circulation. In a 240 square foot tiny house, you really want as much air circulation and ventilation as possible. So more air circulation than ventilation, obviously. Ventilation would be me opening up the windows. But I definitely want to keep that going on to keep the air flowing, and I don't want stagnant air. But also, fan is pressing down. And the reason I want it down is because I'm on a trailer. So tiny house is built on a trailer, and the floor gets really cold. And Phoenix is always walking in there. I don't want his poles to be cold, and I also don't want the fan to be rotating in a direction to where the heat just goes up. So then there would only be a gap about this much where the heat would just be really, really warm, and everything would be nice and toasty at like 2-3 foot level in the tiny house. So press the air down, keep the air down because you got to figure out how your fan rotates. So you can press the warm air down, keeping the majority of your home nice and toasty. So that's why I always keep that fan on. So circulation, and then just keeping the air warmer down here. And then also said, how do I keep track of everything? So I've been doing this for about 4 years at the start, and pretty much how I've done it for the majority of my life with all my businesses and everything is I have a thing called Notion. It's like a platform online, and you can just keep track of pretty much everything that you need. So my whole entire business is on there, my to-do list, and just notes and everything in general. I can have like a funnel system for my logos, and pretty much almost everything is automated nowadays, especially with artificial intelligence and just like webhooks and everything. So first things first, somebody will see me making a TikTok saying, hey guys, I do logos. If you guys want to reach out to me, click the link in my bio, and then they'll watch that video. That's the first top of the funnel, and then they'll go straight to the link in my bio, click it, they'll go to my website, they'll sign up in an email, and then once that email is entered, it'll go to Notion. It'll be in like a long list of other names that have signed up in the last week or two, and then every week or so when I have an available spot, I'll send a mass message to every single one that signed up. It's a first come, first served basis. I only work with 4 people at a time because logos are be delicate. The process could take long depending on how many revisions you need, and I don't want to overrun myself with having 10 to 15 logos at once where I can't keep track of everything. Everything's just on track in Notion. For the daily things like, oh, I need to put more wood in the fire, the generator, stuff like that, it's just in the back of my mind every time. So that's when my mind is running 100 miles an hour. But like I said, I have that iPad. I can keep a glance at it and see what my battery levels are. And again, them are actually also automated. So when one of those Delta Pros to a point where I'd say 5 to 10%, that generator will kick on automatically. Now, however, it's not working that way because I don't have an exhaust port. It would work that way perfectly fine if I had an exhaust port, which in the next couple of days we'll do that. The reason I want to do that is because, as you guys seen in my previous videos, every time I do the first start, there's a ton of smoke. And then the CO2 detector in that generator kicks on, and it won't let me start it for another 5 minutes, but also it won't let me start it automatically. I have to manually click it. So let's just say I'm out of town, one of those batteries get down to 5%, the generator kicks on, it's going to shut off because of CO2, and pretty much my house will shut completely down if I don't get back home too soon. But I'll get alert texts on my phone, and that's just pretty much how it is. I'm usually never gone for more than 10 minutes at a time anyways, unless I'm on vacation. What if I haven't even took a vacation for a long ass time? But I think I'm going to Louisiana in the next couple weeks, maybe. I think in about 6 weeks from now I'm actually going to Louisiana. If you guys don't know, my nephew races dirt bikes, and he's doing some type of race down there, and I want to go there and watch him. I actually used to race quads myself. I used to race quads for a living. I wouldn't say for a living, I didn't make money off of it, but that's all we did. I barely even went to middle school or anything, but that's little me right there. It's a 70 modded, all custom, and this was back in the good old days, 2004, when quads were on top, dirt bikes were kind of, it's opposite now. So these were when every single weekend, everybody would get together, hang out. There'd be thousands of people racing quads. We'd all have a good time, make friends. We'd play in the fucking mud. I was like 6, 7 years old. I did it from 5 years old until I was 15 years old. And that's all we did. That's kind of what our family and everything's known for, mechanic / racing quads. And now I'm making my mark on YouTube, living off the grid, teaching other people how to do it. So kind of weird how life works. But yes, it pretty much just keep track of everything on a app called Notion, and then also just in the back of my mind, man, then I don't get a lot of things done. I do notice when I watch these vlogs back at the end of the day, yesterday I think I mentioned something in the morning, hey, I need to call Walmart, and I totally forgot about it. But then I watched that video and I was like, oh yeah, I definitely need to call Walmart. So I called Walmart, and I got my contacts ready to go for me in the next couple of days. So it's honestly pretty good to do these daily vlogs because I got so much going on that I don't keep track on, and it's helping me get things done. I've been noticing the last 4 days of making these videos, I'm getting so much stuff done, just being so much more productive. Well, I wouldn't say more productive, it's just I'm watching myself again. This is how I did it before I filmed anything, and this is what I would do even if I didn't film. And I probably would get it done faster, I'll tell you that. Filming takes a lot of time, just setting it up, recording, thinking about it, then dedicating at least 2 hours a day, editing, stuff like that. But I gotta do it. I gotta do it. This year I gotta film. I gotta see what's going on. And it looks like it's working. So the last couple videos we've been getting 200 to 300 views. So I know that ain't much, but that is a start when you fucking come from a clean slate. And if you guys know anything about social media, it is so hard to transfer somebody else from another platform if they found you on that specific platform. They found you there for a reason, they want to stay there. For example, I got 800,000 on TikTok. I got almost 4,500, almost 5,000 here. It's a big difference. But we're gonna keep going and see if we can surpass TikTok. That would be crazy. Honestly, that's when I would hire somebody. I would literally hire full-time. I would hire somebody full-time here in America to help me do logos, 110%. Sometimes I contract stuff out, but there would be no way for me to do my own personal logos. I'd have to hire somebody else full-time, and it would just be me marketing, getting people to want to do logos, which would be sad because I really like doing logos. However, it'd be a good thing because now I'm actually employing somebody, and then we can make them money and also have a good life. But maybe that's later down the road. We're not too sure yet, but we're gonna keep going because I'm enjoying this and I'm hoping you guys are as well. So if you guys are, let me know, give this video a thumbs up and drop a comment below, and we're gonna keep rolling out these videos. All right, let's clean out the firewood stove. Used a lot of cardboard yesterday, so there's a lot of buildup. Oh, there's a nice coal back there. There's a couple coals back here, that's nice. Well, shit. Oh well, we'll just let them burn. We're gonna keep these in here, dish them off to the side, take the knife, clean out the flute. This is a hand-forged knife. It's like a hunting knife, and then I wrapped it myself, so pretty cool. As much ash as we can out of here. That's just in the back. Then we'll grab, I think that's pretty good. So we're just gonna let the wood dry at this point right now, and then we'll start up the firewood stove. Now, I want to show you guys how I make my compost. Well, I've already made it. So this is my composting toilet. Don't mind the cardboard, I gotta break this down for some firewood. But we got to get it all ready, and all we gotta do is get one of these bags. Are you guys gonna stay? Oh, cool. So I got get one of these bags. That's kind of a doggy bag. So we're gonna stuff this in there. These are biodegradable, eco-friendly trash bags. And the reason I do that is so that way I don't have to really clean out my composting toilet whatsoever. I pretty much use this to go number 2. Depending on how much you go, I guess. But I've already got everything inside there. Well, I'll show you guys when I go outside. I got probably another 2 years worth of cocoa fiber and cedar wood chips already mixed up. That stuff is super easy. You just buy that stuff at your local animal shelter or animal store or whatever. At least the cedar wood chips. Not too sure about the cocoa fiber. You can get cocoa fiber anywhere really. But let me set you guys up real quick so I can show you. So bring it down so you can see the bottom. Pretty much, let's get the door don't slam on me. I gotta really clean out my shelter this coming year. We just gotta, that's one thing that we're gonna do this summer is actually clean out the shelter and organize it. We're gonna put some stuff in there because everything's just laying around. But it works, it keeps everything out of the weather and I like it. I built this with my bare hands, all of it, with just a nail and some pallet wood. So not too bad, not too bad. It's lasted over 3 years for me. So obviously I did something right. The reason it's why it's lasted so long is I actually put a seal on the outside of this wood so that way the weather doesn't make it rotted or anything. But I cut this whole thing all by hand, literally with no power tools. I cut this whole fucking door frame with this. I wanted to do something fully by hand. And I built this shelter completely by hand. I'm super proud of it. So again, it might not look the prettiest, but it does the job. Here, I'll show you the nails that we used. When I say we guys, us. There's nobody else around that helps me do this shit. I got friends and family and everything pretty close, but they got too much stuff going on, and also I like to do things by myself. No help whatsoever. Let me show you guys what cocoa fiber and cedar wood chips look like. So this is like a bucket, and this is it. So it looks like dirt, which is what it is. So it's not shit right now, and it's actually kind of a little froze over in a way. This is just cocoa fiber and cedar wood chips. You have the cocoa fiber is a block, and then essentially all you do is put water in it and it expands into this. And then the cedar wood chips right here is for the smell. So you can use anything really for the smell. You could use wood chips if you really wanted to. So let's fill this bag up. It's literally super simple. Just take the bag and fill the bag up a good amount. Don't want to use a lot because you're only gonna be able to use this maybe 3 or 4 times. But no, it does not smell. A lot of people think it smells. Actually, the thing that smells the worst, that you still don't smell anyways because it's ventilated, is actually liquids, which is me pissing in the motherfucker. That is actually the smell that a lot of people can't stand. You will not smell your shit whatsoever. Unless you are having a bad fucking day or something. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Looks pretty gross in here, I guess, but when you know what it's used for, but this is it. The reason I do this is because I don't have any type of plumbing inside my house. You could live this lifestyle and have regular toilets and all that stuff, but I personally don't, because it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, and there's a lot of problems that can actually occur when you have regular toilets. Like I said yesterday, that's a reason why you pay for septic. That's a reason why you pay for a lot of things. It's a dirty job that nobody wants to do. I find this more simpler, and it works out for me. So it works out for me a lot better. More simpler. I don't really have to worry about a clogged toilet. There's no way to clog this, and there's just no way to mess this thing up. It's pretty much essentially a bucket, but it separates the solids from the liquids. So it's all cleaned out, ready to go. I'll show you guys. I haven't even used it to piss. So this is the internals. I keep a little scented thing in here, but see, piss goes in here, shit goes in there. You could use this as the actual shitter, but we ain't doing that. We put a bag inside the bucket like this, and then we wrap it around, and then that's it. Literally. There is a hose. I'll show you guys. There is a hose back here. See that hose? That is ventilating this whole entire toilet outside, and that is powered by this 12-volt plug-in. So that's another reason why there is barely any smell whatsoever, which is awesome. That's exactly what we want. I don't want to have this tiny house stinking up all the time. So, all right, let's. I think we're gonna stay inside for the rest of the day, maybe. Well, we gotta start the generator here soon because I'm gonna be I'm gonna be cooking. I bought some stuff at the store. It's just some nice, I forget, but it's like sandwiches, some pork sandwiches. We're gonna do that, and then some seasoned potato fries. So we're gonna have to have the generator running for that, so that way we could put in some watts, but also not use up the whole entire battery. But before that, I'm gonna break down these boxes so we can save some space and use them as starter wood. Sometimes I'll take these from my parents. They order a lot of shit for their business. So they are a mechanic. They have a mechanic business and they order a lot of shit. And it comes with free boxes. So I just go over there, take all the boxes I can get to start my fire. Works out. If I didn't have them around, I'd have to wait until I order shit, which is not too often, but I'd probably just go to random businesses and pull this shit out of the fucking dumpster. And then I just get a ton at once, tear it down, put it inside that pallet wood shelter right there, and then just like I'm doing right now, put it in a trash bag, and then keep it dry as much as possible and use it when need be. But I just go steal their shit sometimes. It's just fucking cardboard, they're gonna throw it away anyways, right? But we're gonna break this down and also put it in a trash bag and then use it when need be. So it's good, it heats up really nice. That's the reason I like using this so much, because it almost acts like a kindling in a way. It just burns real hot. Alright, cool, we got that done. Sweet, let's start up the generator. Let's see if we can get a first try. We've done it once. Let's see if we can do it again. It's a nice 70 degrees already. Do you guys see how? I know you guys, there's cuts in between here, but I know how long it's been since I started that diesel generator. It's 20 degrees outside. That diesel generator took my house from literally 61 degrees to 70 degrees in no more than 8 minutes. So we did all that shit in about 8 minutes. All right, let's go start this generator up so that way we can start cooking and get some food in our belly. Right. Let's do first start. Come on, we can do it. Till we get an exhaust port, this is what's gonna have to happen. All right, we got a little bit in there. Come on, first start, let's go. We can do it. This thing's falling apart already. First start. All right, come on, start it up. All I need to do is open up the fan till all the fumes go out. Yep, we're gonna have to wait 5 minutes. So I think that's a regular occurrence till we get a fucking exhaust system. And I don't know, maybe it's producing so much CO2 that it literally just can't do it the first try. It always works on the second try though. You guys see it? Sometimes it takes a third if I'm not paying attention. I close the door too fast, but not that big of a deal. Stay inside for a little bit. All right, let's fix Phoenix some little dinner. Ooh, look, Phoenix. Got some chicken, your favorite. Bubby, chicken for you. Got some chicken for you. You ready for some chicken? Got some chicken for you. Here, look, where'd you go? Chicken? You want some chicken? You smell it, don't you, Bobby? You want some chicken? He's like, shut up, Dad, just give me the fucking food. I'm not a part of your videos. I'm hungry. He likes chicken and beef. He's not a really big fan of tuna. But after he eats eats this food, he'll eat my food. Phoenix. As soon as I make this food, he'll be like, where's my fucking portion at? All right, hold on. We gotta clean out your bowl. Excuse me. Then as soon as we get to starting that generator, we'll sweep up, clean up around here, and then we'll do our mopping. Because I don't think I'm gonna be outside at all much anymore. And if I do, I'm definitely not gonna be dragging shit in right now. Because I'm just going back and forth, back and forth. All right, come on, let's go. Come on. Alright, cool. We get that done. I don't think it's been 5 minutes yet. Nope. Well, shit. What can we do? One thing Phoenix does all the time is he sits on this air purifier and right when he uses the restroom. So let me show you something. He'll sit on this, and then there's so much kitty litter inside here, and I want to see if I can suck it up. But he likes to sit on it because there's air. Here, I gotta turn this bitch on high. There's so much air that kind of comes in, and he just likes the feeling. I just let him lay there or whatever, but I think what I'll do is just dump it and then vacuum or something. But if I don't do this, it'll get backed up, and then it'll start smelling like kitty litter in here. There we go. All good. Let's go start the generator second time. Let's see if we can get it. Come on. Oh, let's go. Come on. I think we got it. Let's go. Second time's a charm, for me at least. Let's clean the house and get some food on our belly. Then I can show you guys my new cell phone. Coming soon. We gotta still activate it and everything. But also, we can start talking a little bit more about the DMR radio that I got. So, I was editing the vlog for today, the video for today, and the ending, the last 3 videos that I made, literally the audio sucked. So, I apologize. But pretty much we left off with me showing you guys my new cell phone, and this is the Nothing Phone 2. So if you guys haven't heard of it, it's a Android-based phone, but it kind of looks like an iPhone. So they are known for their see-through back glass. I can't really see it that way, can you? Yeah. So it kind of looks, you can see the internals. Pretty cool. A lot of crazy features on this. A lot of different things that no other phone even has. But this is kind of what it looks like. It's a monochrome operating system. You can switch it to be colorful and everything, but this is just a very, very customizable phone. So pretty much got an iPhone 12. That's my main phone, have been for the last couple years. I wanted to try something different out. And one of the cool things about this is the glyph interface. So I can literally, this is what they're known for. So this is like glyph. Ringtones, so much stuff. If you guys want to learn a little bit more in-depth stuff about the Nothing phone, just check it up online. I think you'd really like it. Just a lot of different customizations. You can literally do anything that you could possibly want to on a phone. This would be it. If you like technology and you want something fresh and new, check out this. I'm getting used to it because I've been on Apple for so long that Apple is so simple compared to this. There is an ungodly amount of settings and just stuff that it's a different workflow. But it kind of looks like an Apple phone in a way. There's no notch right here. It's a completely, you can't even see it really, but it's just if you really like tech and everything and digital stuff like I do, this is the phone for you. It's exactly like the iPhone 14 Pro. But this also has 50 megapixel camera. So it's actually crazy. All this for about $500, $600. So half the price of a new cell phone, iPhone or whatever. And just wanted to give something different. So now I got the best of both worlds. So the video also chopped up and got fucked up when I was cooking. But pretty much I ate some pulled pork, and then I made my own personal potato skins and cut up potatoes, and then they or seasoned and stuff, put them in the grill. Pretty much that's all I did was eat it, and that was the end of the vlog. So sorry for messed up audio. The audio jack wasn't pressed into the mic, so it happens. At least it didn't happen for the entire video. But that's all I wanted to show you guys for today, which was the new cell phone. I'm after I get done editing this video, I'm gonna probably just do a little bit more research on that radio so we can get it started, and we can do a whole video about that in the next couple days. But it's about 6 o'clock right now. The video is almost finished. It'll probably be up in the next couple hours. So if you're seeing this, thank you guys so much again for coming to this point in the video. I really appreciate it. Drop a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and I will see you guys tomorrow.